Hey guys, how's it going? So today let's make a pattern for this bowie knife. So this is the kind of look I'm going for the sheath. I want to make a few modifications to this one, mostly not to slide out of the side with the sewing machine and stitch to the side and completely ruin the sheath. Another thing I'm going to do is add an extra layer here. Can you guys see how this little bump right here? I feel like if there's an extra layer, it's going to sit a little more flush and it won't hang so much when it's on your belt. So, let's do the revision, and I'm going to show you how I make this pattern. This is the holster, the sheath, sorry, that came with it. It is a very nice sheath, actually. It's like a two-piece deal. It's riveted on the back here. The weird thing, it's Velcro. I mean, I understand why they did it, to keep the snap off the knife and all that, but I don't know, it's a really nice knife, really nice sheath. Why the Velcro? I don't get it. And then on top of it, this is a Linder, or Linder maybe. So you have to be very careful as you put it in not to slice that strap. This is the original sheath that came with it. So anyway, let's go ahead and make it. So what I fast forward ahead to here is I have traced the knife onto a folder. I'll set that to the side. I'm also going to make this a little bit wider than the other one. So I'm going to go 1/2 inch, as I was going 3/8 before. So I'm going to go 1/2 inch out. So I want to give myself plenty of room. Now there is a angle to the blade right there. So we're going to angle that. Don't mind my dyed fingers. It's all part of the experience. So on and so forth. I'll be right back. So here's what I've come up with. I had to draw a little bit off camera though. I've got a very minimal space right here with the brightest light. So we've got a 1/2 inch on each side of the blade. I have run a straight edge all the way up here. What essentially is this going to be is there's going to be a piece like this. On the other end there's going to be another piece. So we're going to have a mirror image of these. They're going to fold over on top of each other. I'll show you what I mean in a second. What I did, see how there's a slight, it's very subtle, but what I do is I make a hash mark 1/2 inch all the way down, 1/2 inch all the way around. I'll draw a straight line from one end to the other. I'll draw a straight line at this angle from one end to another, and then I trace all these dots together. I erased everything extra. I don't know if you could kind of faintly see where everything went to. And then I outlined it in pen. That way it makes this nice. See, there's the cut down. Uniform shape, pointed in. All the way around. We got plenty of room for a welt. We got plenty of room for an edge. Let's move on to the next part here. We're going to cut this pattern out, and I'm going to show you what I meant when I said basically two of the same together. Alright, so here's what we got. So, like I said, I just traced another piece the exact same size. Tape these two guys together right here. So this is going to be all one big piece of leather that gets cut. And what you do, this is going to be the smooth side. And this will be the smooth side. So it'll get cut out like so. Fold it over, and the flesh sides are going to be glued together, except up here. This is going to make a belt loop. So from here down will be glued together. And this is going to be one piece. On top of that, we have a welt, which what I did is I traced another side like this, did the design for the knife where the blade would go, and I went 3/16 of an inch on each side, connected the dots, cut that out. That'll give us plenty of room for our welt. That'll be about where our stitch line is. You use the welt to keep the knife blade from cutting into your stitches. So 3/16 from the edge, cut that. So that'll go on top. Are you following me still? Smooth side. This doesn't matter. You can cut it anyway. You're not going to see it anyway. This will be the front. This is another piece that's cut. This will go on the front there. This is going to be your main face of the knife, the part that I'll do the tooling to and whatnot. This weird shape I have traced, this is going to be where the piece of the concho is on. That star, that's where it's going to go. I decided to move it down a little bit further too. I think it'll look a little better, more, not quite center, but close. So all in all, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces to put this knife sheath together. And that is a basic pattern. That's going to be part 1. Part 2, we're going to do some tooling on the face. I'm going to do it a little bit different than the last design, but I think it's still going to look awesome. So thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe and tune in so you can see the next part, which will be tooling the face of this holster. Thanks for watching.